I can read out the top 8 of Smash Wii U, and then I guess we can just talk about what happened. All right, so 7th places were JPEGs with Diddy and Astro with Lucario. 5th was Ice Ninja Palutena and EGE Crim Foish with Diddy. Then 4th was HOH Supergirl Kells with Sonic. 3rd was Yo with Sheik. Then Boreal Holy with Rob, and then Ally with Mario.
Sure. Okay. So top 8 today wasn't a lot of upsets. Pretty much every set that, like, if you were to pick a favorite, that's how the sets went. Yesterday was really the day. There was a million crazy upsets. But yeah, going into top 8 today, Ice Ninja plays Palutena, considered a low tier character, like substantially low tier. Character relies almost entirely on just outplaying your opponent. Like, that's all there is to that character. And 5th place is the highest he's ever gotten at a tournament this big, so it was a major showing for him.
Is that the highest that a Palutena has gotten?
I believe there's been higher in Texas. There's a really good Palutena in Texas.
Okay.
But it's up there. It's one of the highest.
So, I mean, how is the character turnout here? I mean, we have Mario in 1st, Rob in 2nd. Is this consistent with most of the results?
Not entirely. Like, Rob is considered a good character, but he's considered like maybe like high mid. Like, there's probably a good 10, 15 characters above him. But Holy is just so dominant, and Rob has a lot of, I don't want to say gimmicks, but there's a lot of like nuances to his gameplay that if you're not used to it, you will lose, and you will lose really badly. And we saw that today. He actually, Holy actually has he's incredibly gifted when it comes to reading his opponent and adapting. And in 2 different best of 5 sets, he was down 2 games and ended up winning the set.
Oh, nice.
So big 3-0 turnarounds. Yeah.
Sick. What about how local players did?
Yo is the best player. I think he's probably the best player we have here in Toronto, playing Sheik. He got, like, it's sad to say, but he got destroyed by Ally. Like, it wasn't close. He didn't take a single stock across 3 games.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
It was bad, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was really dominant performance from Ally. Crimfoish and Astro and Ice Ninja, those are all top name players. They're all on our PR. In regionals and stuff like that, they're always top 5. But they don't always turn up for the big tournaments, so it was really nice to see them do it here.
I mean, how is the Toronto scene in general for Smash Brothers?
For the Wii U, it's pretty solid. There's a few regions that are substantially better than us. Tri-State region is incredible and untouchable right now. And even I would say Montreal and Quebec, who came out today and kind of bopped us a little bit. There's a rivalry, but
I can hear the reluctance there.
But credit where credit is due. Montreal and Quebec did really, really well today.
Cool.
But yeah, I'd say it's pretty consistent. Like that, Ontario is 2nd best region in Canada.
Well, you talked about yesterday. There were upsets yesterday.
Yeah. So for example, Holy. He was put into losers incredibly early. I think round 2.
Really?
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Good Pikachu player from the States named Pika Pika. Like, he's a good player, but he's not really at Holy's level, and I don't think anyone would argue he's at Holy's level. And he won, and he played incredibly well. He didn't get any dumb jank. Like, he was just he played well.
Cool.
And then Holy had to make a crazy losers run
all the way to second place.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think he went out in I think he was top 18 or top 16. Sorry, when he dropped, and then he had to make like 5-6 wins in a row.
Dang,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
And well, I mean, that messed up a couple of people's brackets. But
I bet.
It happens,
Yeah, for sure. Well, we don't have a ton of time to talk about.
So you want to just move on to Melee then, or?
Well, I think we're just going to talk about Wii U.
Oh, okay. No problem.
That's fine. Yeah.
Not that much time.
Cool.
All right, hey man, I really appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's get the next person on. So what we're going to do is bring on Edwin, and he will talk with us about Guilty Gear Xrd and BlazBlue.
What's going on? There you go.
What is up, stream?
What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, this is Hype Tenma from this region of Canada, great region of Canada.
It's really nice, actually, because, I mean, all the Canada Cups, been in Calgary, finally here in Toronto. It's my first time in Toronto.
Yep. Definitely. It's great to have Toronto had, the different series of, like, Toryuken, CCC, the T series of majors, but, like, not in the caliber of Canada Cup. So finally, Ontario, Toronto finally gets gets it. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
So do you want to talk about gear first?
Sure. I'll talk about gear first. So gear was pre-reg number was 77 or so, and then with last minute it went way over 80.
Okay.
Nice.
And then obviously the main threat, everyone knew it was gonna be Kazunoko. But then so in Canada, the strong region for Guilty Gear is Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, but then everyone from even like Calgary, Winnipeg, those guys came out as well.
sick.
And then for Toronto, the OGs that don't travel or come out because their family work, whatever.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
The
alright.
family mans, they all came out too, and they're just like, oh, look, the kids are playing the games that I used to play. I'll play it too. So you will see that in the top 8, we see people like Killer Whale or Master Pui, as we call him, K2, Jabir, those are all OGs.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, and
all from the Canada region then, right?
Yeah, and then
Okay,
Pui
okay.
and K2, as far as I know, they've been playing since Guilty Gear X, from what I heard.
Oh, sick.
So they've been around for a long time.
nice. Good stuff. I mean, it's cool because Xrd has been such a resurgence for a lot of the old school players. So it sounds like even in Canada here, same thing, same story, right?
Exactly.
So, cool.
Exactly. So aside from that, we got the Orca Ninja, which does play with some of the OG players. They're from the same region. And then he's more of a new player, came in around Blaze Blue came out.
Okay.
But then you'll see him in the Blaze Blue bracket as well, but Orca Ninja is actually like the Ontario's anime grappler specialist, whereas Montreal has Bryce, which you see in the top 8 as well.
Right.
So they're in both Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. There were 2 Potemkin or Tager grappler specialists in it.
David's happy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And aside from that, Delo is from Montreal. He was in him.
Yeah, no, just a question. So, out of all the players here, I mean, did anyone really put up a fight against Kazunoko? Because obviously he's been dominating.
In pools, Killer Will Pui, he did take a game off Kazunoko. He had a feel for it, and then there was also another player named Roldy, which was in the same pool. He did well with Slayer against him. Took a game,
okay.
But then. Just eventually with Kazunoko, in any game that he plays, even back in Accent Core with Order Soul, it's always been relentless pressure. And just he won't stop. And then eventually people break.
Right.
Yes.
So, how many U.S. players came up here to play this?
So as far as I know, there was DS Nerd Josh.
Right.
And then there was Diano from the New York region.
I mean, I've seen Nerd Josh has been finishing top 3 at like all the events, and
he was
not
not
in
here.
there.
So Nerd Josh, the problem with Nerd Josh was that he signed up within 24 hours before the bracket like the registration closed, and also Jabir signed up late too. So like the bracket got kind of skewed. So both Diano and Nerd Josh unfortunately wasn't the same pool.
Gotcha.
Oh, that sucks.
A different side, but still,
Yeah.
it's
Pre-register, kids.
Yeah, for sure.
definitely please pre-register. But then Nerd Josh lost to K2 in the winners.
Okay.
And then he lost to Thelo, which is an Axel player.
Nice,
And he
okay.
just, Nerd Josh did not know how to fight Axel at all. Just zero matchup knowledge.
Oh, wow.
Gotcha.
And then, but it was, in pool matches, we were all getting hype over it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
What do you think about the strength of this region, or maybe Canada in general, compared to U.S.?
I believe that everyone's so spread out power. Unless, I don't get to meet, the Montreal folks, Ottawa folks,
sure.
unless, a major or some sort of tournament happens here. But aside from that, we're well connected. We'll always share tech on, say, Facebook or Twitter.
Sick, okay.
And talk about, this is happening. Do you guys want to come out? And, we try to stay friendly to each other.
That's cool.
is what we try to do best. And,
The one question I have is NEC, very
NEC.
popular for anime games,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
So are a lot of Canada players going to be traveling to that?
I believe so. I know, Mr. Stickbug is here from
Yes.
the States, and then he's been even telling me to, hey, man, NEC.
Exactly.
cool.
And then I believe because, Philly isn't that far from here, even for driving distance. So I
Right.
know Montreal is going for sure. Ottawa,
Cool.
I believe most of them are going. Some of the Toronto, I'm not too sure how many of the Torontos are going, but I know a significant amount are going there. It's always fun times to go, not only to compete, but again to meet everyone.
Yes,
and
exactly.
have fun times. So
Well, you want to talk about Blaze Blue?
Blaze Blue was so even with Guilty Gear, aside from Kazunoko, it was an all Canadian top 8. Now Blaze Blue is purely Canadian.
Nice.
And when I initially helped making this bracket, I didn't know who Apocalypse was. His actual other handle is Blackwing, who actually got third at last year's Canada Cup. Blaze Blue.
Okay.
Yeah, so he came, and we all kind of didn't really know who he was. And then he's like destroying people with his Hazama, including myself. And then in pools, he also beat Orca Ninja. And we were just, it's that guy from Calgary.
Sick.
So
it's like secret tactics. Registers a different name, you know.
Yeah, but aside from that, we got Calgary, we got Psychotic from Toronto, Bryce from Montreal, Orca Ninja Toronto, Lil 59 from Montreal, B-Meister from somewhere in West Coast, I forgot, sorry. Klim is from Vancouver, and Gotcha Man's from Toronto. Okay. So yeah, we got the regions all like represented very well.
That's cool.
Awesome, good stuff. I mean, any surprises here in this result, or is it?
You know what? I think Psychotic's definitely the contender to win. Everyone thought he was going to win with his Carl, but and then even a couple of the early matches against Apocalypse, it seemed like he had it under control.
Yeah.
Apocalypse seemed to do really well in the 3 out of 5 matches, and then really started to read well, started to block some of the Carl's like hard to blockable stuff, and then eventually broke Psychotic because like he just sniffed out his patterns and what he's not doing, stuff like that. But aside from that, we saw again the 2 grapplers, and then last Toronto major, Puerto Rican 4, level 5 Chan won over Orca Ninja, and then he got 5th. Actually, Orca Ninja got his run back against him.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's great to see. And then with Blaze Blue, most of these are definitely players that came in from Blaze Blue. So it's
cool.
Really good to see that
they're still playing. They're still sticking
playing.
it out.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, cool. I really appreciate you coming on and just talking about this with us.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Edwin. Right?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Signing off.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Where's that next guy?
I think he's sitting right over there. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna bring on some other dude. No.
No, that's not him.
That's
Okay.
not him.
Okay.
That's not him.
Okay.
No, I know. I want Justin.
Oh, Justin. Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. He's standing over there.
Yeah. Hey.
Justin. Some scrub, dude.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
He's just a commentator today.
Yeah, he's just a commentator.
He doesn't play Marvel anymore.
Oh, we're doing it during the Switch.
So we got a Marvel commentator on to come talk with us about it. Someone who doesn't play the game anymore.
I don't play the game anymore. Marvel commentator, washed up. What's up, guys?
So
let's talk about it.
Yeah, Marvel obviously, with guys like Ray Ray and Filipino Champ, 2 of the favorites. I mean, even Yipes just recently added Ray Ray into the Gods list, right? So, but B-Ball came out here and took first place, won it in his hometown.
Yeah.
How surprising is this to you?
I personally did not find it surprising because throughout all of Canada Cup's tournaments, B has always been there in the top 8.
Yeah.
He doesn't travel to America. He just stays in Canada, plays in Canada tournaments, and he always does good. He had high stakes matches with Champ 2 years ago, and it was like 15-10.
Right.
That's really good.
I remember that.
That's really, really strong. And then recently we were in Edmonton, and he beat Noel in the first 15, 15-14. And that was when he wasn't even practicing.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh,
so
okay.
when Noel asked for a rematch at Canada Cup, B was tweeting that he's been practicing.
Oh, okay.
He's going to get ready.
You know what? That almost sounds like that kind of helped him win the tournament.
And
there,
I
right?
actually personally think that because of the feud that him and Noel had, it just gave him so much confidence in going into singles, especially after winning the exhibition on Friday night.
Right.
And then he had to fight F-Champ, which he has already a lot of experience against Phoenix because of him fighting Noel.
Right. See, here we can see. So now it just sounds like to me B should give like a tip to Noel. He's already taken enough of Noel's money, right?
Yeah, and I actually think that B played just phenomenal. He played so good. His decisions were on point. He got everyone flustered in the tournament, especially Ray Ray. He so many times where he didn't even attack send on incoming. He knew Ray Ray was going to do overdrive super. Right. And because of that, Ray Ray instantly X-Factored.
Yeah.
Right? And because he instantly X-Factored, that's when B counter X-Factored every time and put him in the mix-up. So there was no X Factor guard cancel from Ray Ray's part.
Right.
And especially when you're leveled up with Frank.
Yeah, it looked like every time we had a level 3 X Factor Sentinel, he just hung in the corner and just swung the
chainsaws. You cannot challenge the chainsaws because it's multi-hitting and because Sentinel cannot absorb all those hits.
Right.
So it was just tough. I do think that the only thing that the USA players could have done better was kill Dante.
Interesting.
Snapping in Dante is the most important part because without jam session, he can't level up.
Didn't Ray do that once?
He did it once.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
He did it once. That was it. He decided to kill the team in order.
Right.
But because B's defense was so good against Ray Ray, every time Frank West came in and blocked everything, he just waited for the team super to snipe. And then that's how he leveled up Frank right there. And then that's how he got to play and get the win so many times.
Nice.
Well, what do you think about the rest of the top 8? K-Brad 7th, Jeopardy 7th.
K-Brad's really good. He's a Devil May Cry advocate.
Yeah.
Chris Virgil, Dante.
Yeah.
I just think that what he lacks is that he just doesn't play enough. Just juggling too many games. He's focusing on Street Fighter.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and Jeopardy, really strong 0 player from NorCal/SoCal.
Right.
You know, so the only thing that he's pretty much a Poly Man's training partner. And his mix-ups are really good. I just think that when it comes down to it, his 0 team probably just held him back. It's not cheap enough.
Because it's
Iron Man.
Nova Iron Man, right.
Yeah, there's no X Factor comeback really. It's not like how 0 teams that has Virgil everything. Mr. Trite, I actually never seen him play until today.
Okay.
So him making out in winners was pretty amazing because it showed that it's not B that can just play Marvel in Canada.
Is he from here, do you know?
Yeah, he is from here.
I mean, like Toronto area?
I'm not sure about Toronto area, but I just know he's
Canadian.
From Canada.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And then we have Barry Togard, a.k.a. Quackbot.
Yeah, I heard about that. Just Quackbot.
Yeah, so he's from he used to live in Las Vegas, and then he moved here. And I found him the most interesting throughout the whole entire tournament because the variety of teams he plays is crazy. Wolverine, Sentinel, Raccoon. He had a solid Magneto Doom Phoenix, and he used to main KBR's team of Hulk, Sentinel, Hagar.
So those are like completely different styles.
Exactly. He had the whole field going.
Nice.
He had the whole field going. Not enough damage from Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a Marvel 2 player that came into Marvel 3. He actually messaged me on Facebook saying that, hey, I didn't know Canada Cup was going on this weekend. I'm just in the area.
Really?
What?
Yeah, he was here by chance?
Yeah, by chance. So then he's like, hey,
all right,
let me just enter and see how it goes.
Fourth place. There you go. Yeah,
really good. Top 3 in Atlanta, and they're really good down there, Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what about the Champ Ray Ray match? Ray Ray beat Champ. Has Ray Ray beat Champ before in tournaments?
So I thought that Ray has never been Champ before, but Ray Ray has beaten him one time, and that's the time when ECT happened. And that's when after him and Fnatic had that big feud, the high stakes.
Right. That was a while ago.
Yeah, and then Ray just leveled up, and he beat Camelfiend, and he beat Champ in the same tournament.
Okay.
So that was his first time, and then ever since then, he's just been working on his grind, and it's been good. You know, he got second at EVO.
Right.
This is the second year of consistent top 8 at EVO as well. And this win probably mean a lot to him because he was able to handle Champ's movement with Magneto and Doom.
Right.
Yeah, just Champ's movement is probably one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Especially with Magneto Doom.
So let me ask you this question then. This is controversial question time,
Okay.
right? So with B-Ball defeating Ray Ray and Champ, who Yipes named as some of the new gods, where does that put B in that conversation?
It's hard to say because not a lot of people have played B. Right?
Okay.
Cloud AO5 hasn't played B.
Right.
Clockwork
Okay.
hasn't played B.
Okay.
Apology Man hasn't even played B. So many people has not even had a chance to play B. But what I do know is that when it comes to rankings, I do believe that he should be at least considered in the top 20 in the world.
Okay.
At least top 20 starting.
Yeah, and the Marvel field is really
big.
Strong.
It is really strong.
At the top, it's like all just really ridiculous players. So.
And B never actually just got bodied. Like he always does his research, and he just works really hard. And like it's so efficient that team is the way he plays it.
Yes. Yeah.
And his neutral is so good. Usually
Yeah,
when
yeah.
people play set play teams, their neutrals is not as amazing compared to set play.
Right.
But B's neutral was amazing with
Yeah.
his set play.
It's kind of funny because I feel like he's kind of taken off from where Apology Man, because Apology Man used to start with Frank. He used to play the Frank West
Yeah.
before he switched to the Firebrand team.
Yeah.
But B has just been carrying that Frank West team all along.
Yeah, it's
so.
cool. And he tells me all the time that he loves Frank West.
Oh,
So
okay,
All
okay. there you go.
usually the love of the character makes you work harder
yeah,
too.
Cool.
For sure.
Well, I think that's probably about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, where it looks like they're
Oh,
All ready to go.
they're,
Yeah.
did you
they're just
know-
about set up for Street Fighter. So
But did you know what happened at Youmacon?
Yes,
What-
I heard.
what happened to you? Oh, I did hear what you
I
happened
heard,
to Youmacon.
but yeah, tell people,
yeah.
tell people.
Chris G lost to Cosmos
Yeah,
at
Coming from,
Youmacon.
coming from losers,
Yeah,
Cosmos,
Chris G was in
right?
Grand Finals winners, and Cosmos won 2 sets.
What is that about? What happened there?
I don't
Did you
know.
watch?
I didn't watch. I was
Okay.
here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know. I read the results, and I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. I mean, yeah, Chris lost to RFA Evo, same
Yeah,
team,
yeah.
mirror match.
uh-huh.
But I personally didn't think Cosmos had it in him to beat Chris G at least 2 sets.
Yeah,
So-
but he did it. I heard it was like 3-2, 3-2, I think.
Yeah, it was.
that I heard.
It was really strong showing. So shout outs to Cosmos.
That's
I know,
awesome.
I know a lot of people are not a big fan of Cosmos in the East Coast.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, they kind of like put him under the bus and stuff
Right,
like that.
right,
But he just beat Chris G, the person that ran East Coast for years.
There you go.
That's true.
Yeah, so Filipino champ Chris G losing in the same weekend.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's cool.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Justin, for coming on here.
No
I mean,
problem.
got MVC commentator Justin
MVC
here.
commentator.
Exactly. So-
Sick. Actually, I'm really happy about that because you've been trying to work on commentary for a long time.
My commentary is godlike.
No, I was gonna say.
I
I think it's good. I think it's good. Now.
now. It's good. It's good. No,
It's
I
good,
have
it's
a lot of fun commentating.
Yeah,
people tell me that they learn a lot, and it's
Oh,
Yeah, you definitely
that's the
know-
best thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it looked like you had a lot of fun commentating with Bear as well.
Oh
so,
yeah, it's fun because sometimes I like to play devil's advocate, because I definitely might have said everyone tweet USA is free right now.
All right.
So
Cool.
All right,
well, but
cool.
thank you very much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks, man.
So-
no problem.
All right.
All right. Cool. Well, I guess that's it. We're gonna stop this and head over to where Street Fighter Top 8 is gonna happen.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters. That is going to be a really crazy match. I mean, we've got, Tokido, Bon-Chan, Snake Eyes, Jace the Ace, Gamer B, just all sorts of crazy players in this top 8. It's been a bloodbath, and it's just even going to get crazier. So definitely switch on over there, and we'll see you there.
All right. Thanks, folks. Later.